So this is the video log of me beginning my very first quadcopter. I've never flown anything other than an RC's Airhog before, so this is kind of a learning experience for me, and you'll be able to tell that based on some of my comments. So the frame I chose is this guy right here. It's a little hard to see, but he is the X-Rotor Sport Quad frame, and as you can see, the normal X-Rotor Sport Quads come with these guys, nice little legs on there, but I ordered the Y6 motor mounts because I'm going to turn this into an X8. For those of you who don't know what an X8 is, basically X references the orientation that the quad will fly in. You can either fly in plus mode like this or in X mode like that, which I'm going to do. An 8 represents the amount of motors that are going to be on this, which is why I needed to switch to the different motor mounts, because I'm going to mount motors on both the top and bottom. The flight controller that I'm going to use for this is going to be the copter control, simply because it's very robust, very well made, and it's very reasonably priced. So to go over some of the things that I'm going to be using here, as you can see, I've got these little guys. These are the 2830 or A-2830 by 14. Really nice motor. They come with the motor mount in the back there, some screws. Looks like pretty much everything you're going to need to mount that bad boy. The ESCs I'm going to be using are the Hobby King ESCs. These are the HK 50A ESC. Sorry for the light. The one thing that I don't like about these, I have one open over here. If you can tell, the top wires are not color coded, they're simply black, and when you look on the actual ESC, it says A, B, and C, and these of course are the wires that go to the motor. So when you look at the motor, I've actually got one open here. When you look at the motor, there's red, black, and yellow. So it's really hard to tell which one goes where. It also doesn't come with any sort of instructions, so you don't know if there's any programming available. One thing I do know is this has an optical only BEC, so the radio or the receiver is going to require its own battery source. It's not going to get that from the ESCs like normal. I did buy this cheap little Hobby King programmer in hopes that maybe these ESCs would be programmable, but I've yet to be successful with that. And it could be that I haven't connected the ESC actually up to a battery, or I don't know. But it was 16 bucks plus shipping. I could have got it a lot cheaper if I went directly to Hobby King, but if you go to Hobby King, you would have gotten it from Hong Kong, so it would have taken twice as long. As far as the programmer goes, it has the little plug at the top there where you plug in the ESC. It has a USB adapter on the side, and it's fairly decent. It's got cutoffs. It tells you soft cutoff or hard cutoff, motor timing, motor direction forward or backwards, throttle type, brake, and governor. So it's actually really robust programming card. I think if you buy it directly from Hobby King, it's like $7. The propellers I might be changing. For the 4 propellers that you see in front of you, I spent, I think, about $10 for the 4, which is a little high in my book. I've seen a couple of others where like there's like you get a pair of 4 for like $4, and their quality propellers, so I may switch those up. But in case I don't, those are the ones I have on hand right now. As for my radio, I didn't have one, so I went out and bought this happy little guy. This is the FlySky FS TX9X. It's got a digital display down at the bottom. It's got all sorts of fun stuff at the top, different switches, different flight modes. You can change what the switches do. It's got the standard FM antenna, as well as the 2.4 gigahertz module in the back. So far it's been very easy to maneuver through the menus. This was $70, and along with that I got this bag of receivers. They look like pretty robust receivers. There's only one of them that's a 8-channel, which is what the receiver or the transmitter is, 8-channel. The rest of them are 6-channel. But it was a good deal. Additionally, I purchased these guys right here. These are 10mm slow sticks. I got these guys from Tower Hobbies. I think it was, they're made out of fiberglass. And I think they were $10 for the 4. Really good stuff. And along with the 4 that are in the packaging there, not exactly sure, but I think it's about 2 feet in length overall, maybe give or take. But along with those, they also tossed in these little guys here, which has made painting a lot easier for my life. So that's where I'm at right now. As always, stay tuned, and hopefully this will be a very fun build. Thank you.